What's up, everyone? It's D Jose 101 here with your quick draft results. I thought tonight's Raw was really interesting. A couple things to go over. As I told you all, the Hart Dynasty was going to win the tag team titles. Bret the Hart Man helped out the Hart Surgeons, and they won the tag team titles from the Showbiz people. And Showbiz are split up. Biggie Slow knocked out Miz with the knockout punch. And also, we got to see a really good, entertaining match between Jack Swagger and Johnny Morrison. Um, and Batista is once again the number one contender to the WWE title. Anyway, let's get into the draft. Raw, they lost Kelly, Big Show, Kofi Kingston, and Christian. That kind of hurt Raw just a little bit in Kofi Kingston and Christian being drafted, but it's not like it's really going to matter anyway on Raw because they really weren't doing too much with Christian. With Kofi, they put him in a big time feud with Randy Orton, but I think Triple H or whoever had that scrapped. But now all I can say regarding Kofi Kingston and Christian, I hope they win the world title eventually at some point. I'm not saying within the next 6 months. I'm saying maybe in a year and a half. Let's see these two guys get their shot at a world title. It sucks to hear that Christian and Edge are really not going to be on the same brand because I was so hoping for the 5-second poses to make a comeback in WWE, seeing as how they were both faces. But yeah, let's hope that Christian and Kofi have a good future. Big Show going to SmackDown, I don't care. I'm sorry, but I don't. He was unified tag team title forever. He had the title forever with The Miz and Jericho, so it didn't matter to me. Kelly, with the women's division pretty much about to suffer a heart attack right now with the loss of Mickie James. I hope to hell the women's division can recover. They're going to have to push the hell out of Melina when she gets back, Beth Phoenix, and Gail Kim, and whoever else they still have that can go. Raw gained John Morrison, R-Truth, Edge, and Chris Jericho. SmackDown kind of suffered a blow there because I love to watch John Morrison and Edge and even Chris Jericho wrestle on SmackDown. But knowing that now, Edge getting drafted to Raw, whatever, you see Edge basically anywhere these days. He's a top tier guy. He could really go wherever when he wants to. R-Truth, it'll be interesting to see what they do with him. I'm kind of a little bit ticked off that John Morrison is on Raw now because he could have easily been a world champion in Friday Night SmackDown, but what can you do with that? Chris Jericho, whatever. I mean, same goes for him like I just said about Big Show. Both guys were floating everywhere, so it's not like it's going to matter. Overall, this draft I really feel was kind of just didn't have that magic like it did back in 04 when you had general managers actually making it seem like they book the shows and run the shows, but we all know how Vince and creative work. If you all know how behind the scenes work, that's really how it is. Teddy Long basically doesn't really have control over anything that goes on in SmackDown, and neither does the guest host. Vince just tells them what to do. But I hope what they're going to do sometime within the next couple of years is they get real believable general managers. I mean, Teddy Long was cool, but nowadays he's just not really believable. And then Batista wins the number one contendership to the WWE title again for the umpteenth time. I don't care about this. What do people not understand about this Cena crap Batista rivalry? Do we really care at this point? I know it's supposed to sell like hotcakes, but to a lot of the adults in the IWC, Granted, Cena and Batista probably put on good matches together, but this has got to be the end. They can't stretch this out any more than they already have. So please don't do that. The finish came when our guest host of the night, Cena, basically put lame ass Randy Ortoff and Craptista in a triple threat match. All three guys hit their finishers on each other. Orton got the RKO. Edge came out of nowhere, surprisingly, and speared Orton. Can you say tweener? I can. I'm looking forward to actually seeing what they're going to do with Edge and Orton because I remember them kind of having that little mini feud back in '07, which was kind of cool. Overall, tonight's Raw was kind of, it was so-so. It was decent at best. I did not watch Impact, but I will get around to watching it in the next couple of days. This has been DOZ 101, and thank you for watching. Peace.